Um, Sabri, it's been a really busy transfer window for you. Were you expecting to do quite as much business as you have done?
I'm just waiting the end, just to start to work with my squad, the old players, and to focus on the season. Because with a big moment like that, of course, this is logical. The players, they have some confusion inside the dressing room. Some players come, other they go out. So a lot of movement, and this is not good for the manager. It's not good for the club. But we deserve to do some movement sometime. But now I'm just waiting the end, just to start to work with your squad.
How much of a say have you had in all the sort of, obviously the players that have come in, I assume they will be your choices, but has it been inevitable that you've had to let some players go? Has there been more movement than you perhaps would have hoped for?
Listen, for many reasons. The first, because with one more year experience for the championship, we think it was a good idea to change the profile about the new players. Look, the last game against Huddersfield, it was on the pitch 8 new players. So just for the one game they play together, some players they are making just 3 or 4 sessions, not more. So we need time to recreate the same team spirit than the last season. But I can tell you something. I'm not sure. I'm very, very sure about one thing. We have a better squad, and I'm sure at the end, this squad, they will be exactly where we want to be. I don't know about Saturday, because it's close, and I know just that. They are doing the maximum every day in a session to win the next game. We play the best game, the best team in this moment with a good momentum for them, probably the right time to play or not, but it's important for us to win. It's important for us to show them also in a bad situation, we are still alive and we want to show you, we want to win at home and to start our season.
You talk about time, and given the number of new players you've signed, clearly that's not going to happen overnight. How worried are you about getting the time to get that right?
This is a different question. I know my job. We are always under pressure. We need result. If you don't have result, it's logical to think to change. But I think I am the right man for this project. But the project need a little bit time. But every day I get up to find the best solution to get out of this bad moment. And with the staff, with the players, we are all focused every day on a session to do quality session, but we need to refine as soon as possible the team spirit and the last season.
How hard are you finding it personally, the start that you've had? Because you had such great successes for a big part of last season, so close to the playoffs. How difficult are you finding this as a manager that you haven't got the start?
Very, very, very good question. But you know better than me, in football, everything going fast. The last season, in the same moment, we were, after Stoke games, on the top of the table. And 1 year after, we are where we are. So I'm proud about the job we have done, about the 70 points, about some great performance against the best team in the league. I'm proud about everything. Of course, despite the end was tragic, but it was the best year from the 10 last year. the last 10 years, sorry. So with this satisfaction is not enough because we want to compete and the fans deserve in this massive club to be as successful. And for that, we just need to work all together. This is not only time, it's also project, it's also looking in the same direction to know exactly what we want. I know exactly what I want, and I am not happy. I'm more than happy with the squad. This squad is much better in quality than last year. So now we need result. And after the result, we need a team. And we need the same spirit than the last season. But unfortunately, when you start wrong and you have some Android problem, some stupid mistakes, you need to stop that. You need to stop that. And you need to make some important choice, because the most important, not for the fans, not for the club, is to win. It's the result at the end. And of course, without any point, we need absolutely a massive performance on Saturday, because we need to start our season.
Is it frustrating for you, as you say, you've clearly a stronger squad than you had last year? You want to have the best start. If you don't get the best start, inevitably the pressure starts to come in from the fans, from social media, perhaps from the press as well. Is that frustrating for you, that you know, given time, this is going to work, but you're feeling the pressure?
I am professional. I believe in what I'm doing every day with my player. I believe we will go out on this bad situation. I believe on that, for sure. Listen, I'm just a manager, not a magician. So for many people, last season we perform. It's not true. We should perform. We just need to be realistic. Also, my players, the last season, they don't believe to be at the end there. So we create that. We need to recreate that. That's it.
Team spirit was something we talked a lot about last season. It was very important. How are you working, given all the new faces, given all those new bodies inside the dressing room? How difficult is that? And how are you trying to achieve that same team?
You're right. It's very difficult, because without the result, making some choice, we need to find the right speech, the right selection, the right choice. It's not easy.
You've talked about a lot of new signings. There's still lots of speculation. There's more to come. Have you still got more business to be done here?
Listen, you need to ask to the club for that.
Would you like to do more business?
No, for me, the squad, it's enough. And probably if we have one more option in winger, as I said a few weeks ago, we need to reduce the squad. We need to work with enough players to work in a nice atmosphere, all players involved. So this is really important.
Can it be the situation where a manager has too many players, too many new additions, and that creates its own challenges?
Yeah. So for me, the target now is to think only about Bristol, because I know how this game is important for many reasons. And after that, to focus on some important decision to start the mission, because we need to wake up. The season started weeks ago, and we are still there without point, without goals. So we need to wake up.
Sabri, I hope you don't think this is a rude question to ask. The suggestion from some of what you're saying.
So you start with the good, and we finish with the rude.
Just to ask, as the manager, have there been arrivals here that were out of your control that perhaps you wouldn't necessarily have said, this is the player that I want? Is it always like that? Some of the signings may not have been your signings.
Yes, I'm okay to take the whole responsibility. You know why? Because I have the most important responsibility in the club. But it was exactly the same last season. It's exactly the same this season. So the team and the squad, it's exactly like I want. But I'm not alone to work. I have the staff, I have the direction, the club. We are working all together. And to make this club successful tomorrow, we need to work all together. And we try to do that. And with the new sign and the new profile, I just want to repeat, I don't know about the result on Saturday, but I'm sure about the result at the end of the season, because the squad is more balanced, more quality than the last season.
So your message to the people that are worried about the start, that are perhaps putting you under pressure, is give me time?
No, just it's logical. If they are upset, is normal. If they are disappointed, is normal. I'm trying to do my best every day. I'm a hard worker, I'm focused, I'm positive. I want the best for this club, like the fans, they want for Nottingham Forest. I'm the manager on Nottingham Forest. I'm proud about that. I'm proud about what I've done last season. I'm proud about what I'm trying to do. It's a bad experience, but it's one experience. So it's easy to say it's only one person responsible on some situation. Okay, I'm here in front of you. I always assume my responsibility will be the same until the end.